Well, we got our truck back yesterday. Got a new turbo put in it. And Courtney's got a new rental unit to go pick up. I got a load going to Sioux Falls. So we were going to head out. It's 3:30 in the morning. Came out, got my truck started, let it warm up, did my pre-trip. Got Courtney's truck loaded up on the trailer. We're just gonna pull hers out there, sensing both of us driving out. And shortly after I start the truck, I start hearing this like ticking and flapping underneath the hood. Pop the hood, and my serpentine belt shredded. Oh, ice. Oh, let's see. Oh, it could warm up. It's been cold for the last week. What is today? Saturday? I think the 22nd. I was supposed to be up and going. Let's see. Last week, Friday, he said he was going to have the truck done. Then it was Saturday, he was going to have the truck done. Sunday, he was going to have the truck done. And then the same thing for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Finally, Friday, he has the truck done. That drives me nuts. If you know it's going to be a week to have it done, just tell me. But it drives me nuts when people are like, oh yeah, starting on it in 5 minutes, starting on it in 5 minutes. When you hear that for 6 days straight. Oh, that gets frustrating. But, yeah, so now, once the part store is open, we'll see if we can get a new belt. Looks a little thin, which is kind of crazy. It was fine yesterday. And I had just checked it yesterday too, actually. And then I fire the truck up and it's fine, and 15 minutes later we come out to actually leave. I hear this flapping noise underneath the hood, thinking, oh crap, what is that? And there's a nice little spaghetti noodle flying around on the side of the belt. So now we gotta chill out at home, wait for the part stores to open, and hopefully get a new belt. My plan was to get to Indiana by like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and we were going to do a video on how to load campers up. I have quite a few guys that wanted me to do like an in detail video of that, so that was our game plan. So we'll see. Now my game plan is to get a belt on the truck and see if we can make it out there tonight, and then maybe tomorrow morning I'll do the video, and then we can deliver to Sioux Falls on Monday morning. So we will see. Hey, would you guys happen to have a serpentine belt on hand for a 2020 Silverado with the Duramax? Alright. Awesome. What are the chances you have a tensioner tool too? One of them flat wrenches. Oh. Alright. Alright, well, I'll be in a little while, then I'll grab that belt. Alright, thank you. Bye. would be why the belt is shredded. I'm not sure if you can see that. The fan shroud mount is right there, and the belt goes right underneath of it. You think some of these shops would catch some of that. Oh, it's one thing after another. So after working on getting the belt off, I realized the tensioner pulley, I don't know if you can see that or not, rubs on the boost tube. So now we get another one of those, and we call for reinforcements.
Oh, yeah. Don't show my face, I only got one tooth.
Oh yeah, he got a tooth knocked out. We call him Billy now.
The wrong turn down in the AR, Kansas.
One thing after another. So my parents are picking up the boost tube. I grabbed one in Sioux Falls. So we'll get the new belt on, get the boost tube on, and maybe we can be on the road by tomorrow morning. I don't know why they even messed with this stuff. They didn't have to. All they did was put a turbo on it, so they had no rhyme or reason to be up here messing with the belt in the first place. Oh, I think I've had it with this mechanic. We went to pick the truck up yesterday, and my truck wasn't even sitting there. And I went and asked the kid that was inside where the guy was, where my truck was. He goes, well, he's out on a service call. I'm like, alright, so where's my truck? He had no idea. So I called the mechanic and asked him where my truck was, and he goes, oh, I'm using it. I wanted to drive it around, make sure it was alright. So he took my truck out on a service call. And then when I get my truck back, it had 252 miles more on it than when I dropped it off. That seemed a little excessive. Needless to say, we won't be using this this mechanic anymore. No, sir. Alright, we're gonna try and get all this stuff put back on. Alright, boost tube is out. There's the hole we were talking about. And the inside of this is covered in oil too. That would have been from the old turbo. The old turbo is pretty doused in oil. And the battle continues. I think we might need a new tensioner pulley too.
Oh man, also make the side of this.
Oh, that's thin as crap. Yeah. Does that groove the edge of that? Or is that just in the molding?
Nope, that's in the molding.
Is it the molding?
Well, that pulley's done.
Add a new tensioner pulley to the list of parts. My frustration levels are setting in really bad. Bad deal. Finally on the road. Got the new boost tube put in. On the way back from picking that up. My parents actually found that boost tube for me in Sioux Falls. And they happened to be in Sioux Falls at a boat show, so they stopped at the dealership and brought that back to us, and then we met them in Sheldon last night. On our way home, it started raining. The roads were turning to straight ice. So we kind of got a late start this morning. We were planning on leaving at 3:30, but we didn't know what the roads were going to do, so we wanted to wait a little while until the sun came up. But the temp really dropped. It was really raising yesterday, last night, when the rain started. We left the house to go to Sheldon, which is only 20 miles away. I think it was like 29 degrees. By the time we got to Sheldon, met my parents and picked up the boost tube, turned around to come home, it was up to 36. Yeah, so the temp was going up after the sun went down last night. So this is about 7 o'clock. Yeah, it started raining. Everything on the ground was cold, so it all turned to ice. So we weren't sure what the roads were going to be like this morning, so we decided to hold back a little bit. But we are finally on the road. We got Courtney's truck on the trailer. She's got one of our new rentals to bring back, so I figured I might as well just load her truck up and haul it out instead of driving 2 trucks out. Yeah, finally things are rolling. None of that should ever happen in the first place. There's no rhyme or reason they ever should have messed with the belt when they were doing the turbo. They didn't have to take the air compressor, air conditioning condenser compressor off, whatever. So, which I think that's what the mechanic said, was he figured the kid that works for him took that off, because when they do deletes and stuff like that, they always pull all of that stuff off the top, and I don't know if that's what he was thinking or what, but no, none of that had to come off. So yeah, him putting the belt on wrong, ruined the belt tensioner wasn't tight, so the belt tensioner was maxed all the way out, and it was rubbing up against the boost tube, burned a hole in that. All pointless problems.
But we got it all taken care of, so.
Yeah. Somebody did not have a happy life or a happy wife yesterday. Oh, the joys.
One thing after another.
It is. It's just bad luck this month. Absolutely bad luck. But we are finally rolling, so as long as we have no more hiccups. Well, I guess we do have one more hiccup. My IFTA stickers. After I got the truck back, I haven't seen the truck since the 2nd of January. I never thought nothing of it. Got the truck back and realized my IFTA was expired. So I wasn't going to go out. Well, we're heading out. This is Sunday. So the plan was to be on the road early enough Monday morning to get back home so I could go to the kids' wrestling meet and archery meet. But now I gotta wait for the office to open in the morning so I can get my new stickers. So I'll be missing that stuff. And then we're gonna have to deliver campers on a Tuesday morning instead of Monday morning. Not a big deal. So let's just hope. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Stop that.
Then we have no more problems.
We'll see.
We'll see. But I think that's pretty much it for now. I think I'll get loaded tonight. We'll see how dark it is. I might still get that loading video done yet. I might have to put that off a little while longer yet. Well, if it's light enough, I'll get that done too tonight. And then we'll see what kind of fun and exciting stuff we got going on the way home tomorrow.
Talking kind of crappy weather, so.
We'll see. We'll see how fast that system moves through. Right now it's up in North Dakota. They're not saying it's supposed to hit us until it's a Monday night, I think they said. Like Monday afternoon, Monday night. But we'll see how fast the system moves through. This last one that went through was supposed to be pretty much south and out of Iowa by 9 p.m. last night. And it was just hovering over top of us all day. I think it was 9 o'clock, I think, before the rain even stopped.
There is currently light traffic on your route.
I don't know. We'll see if this one goes slow like the last one, or if it takes the right track like they're talking. I think they're only talking like 1 inch to 2 inches of snow, but it's enough to make the roads icy with all this pre-treatment they got on.
Yeah.
The roads are just white. Calcium chloride or whatever it is they use. Salt brine.
Taking our vehicles to the car wash about twice a week, trying to keep all that stuff off of them. working on
trucks
them.
Saturday. She made 2 trips to Indiana and we had to wash the truck, and the headlights are so white you couldn't even see out of them.
It's bad.
Boy, that is all the fun and excitement we got for this one, so I think we'll cut this one off here. And we'll see you in a day or two in the next one.